Hello everyone and welcome back to the Spiegel Mom Scraps channel. It's Caitlin here with another process video. Don't forget to use my code if you'd like to save on your next purchase. Today I'm doing another pocket page letter. If you guys remember, I did one of these during the summer season and now I'm sharing a fall themed one. I'm featuring the Happy Fall paper pad from Craftsmith Co. for a lot of elements for this. I love using cut apart cards for the elements in a pocket page letter. It's just easier and it's great for the participant on the other side to use them. So I'm first starting with a bunch of adorable animals. I pick out a fox, a hedgehog, and an owl. And if you remember last time, I did a shaker pocket in the middle section of my pocket page. This time I decided I'm going to do a side pocket with a shaker, which you'll see in a little bit. The hardest part for me about pocket pages like this one that aren't 12 by 12 is I don't know the size of the pockets. So you'll see me eyeing a lot of things like that and then just hand cutting a lot of them. Luckily I can use one as a template so I don't have to actually guess on every one. So once I have these trimmed out, I am going to move on to more embellishing. So here's how I decided which animals to put where and which cards to put where. Like I said, if you guys don't know, pocket page letters are essentially a swap of a little bit of supplies and a little bit of creativity for you and a fellow swappee. So essentially what I'm doing is putting in things. Last time you guys saw me glue a lot of things down. This time I decided I was going to embellish with minimal glue. That way my pocket page letter buddy could use whatever she wanted out of it. So there's goodies that she gets to keep, as well as if she wanted to keep the whole pocket page letter together, she could. So that way she could just have a beautiful piece to hang or whatever she'd wish. So you'll see me putting in a lot of word phrase cards, which doesn't consist of a lot of embellishing if I do that, because I can't put things over like that cute owl in the front. So there is a lot of goodies that I'll put into the back of this pocket page letter that she'll be able to use, but I do put some beautiful things in the front as well, and I also do change the arrangement a little bit because I wasn't 100% happy with it later on. Here I'm going through some of my scraps in my paper pad, pulling out that beautiful gold foiling again. Love the gold foiling. And it's even great to use these kind of papers where they have that pre-printed image on them. So I use this leaf one. And this is where I start to change things around a little bit. You'll see me just whip everything around in different spots. And then I finally settle with that. I really wanted that leaf corner that I just cut to be in a corner where it actually fit and made sense. So bottom right corner or top left corner were the best choices. So I went with bottom right corner. And to compare with the gold foil, all the gold foil is pretty much in the middle row or the outskirt pieces, just to keep it not as heavy in the middle. And here I'm looking through my beautiful sequins from Spiegel Mom Scraps. As you guys know, I've got quite the collection now since being on the design team for so long. But I do plan on making a ton more videos for Spiegel Mom Scraps, including some shaker pocket pages. If you guys really want to see more of those, let me know. If you have anything you really want to see, tutorials or anything, again, let me know. So here's where I begin embellishing. I know that I want to make my shaker pocket to the far middle right pocket, so that gold pocket's going to be my shaker pocket. That was very difficult to say, because the gold foil will just really help the sequins pop, and I'll show you the mixes that I choose later for that pocket. I pulled out a little glassine bag that has blue stripes on it. That will go behind a card, so I can put a beautiful little range of freebies in there that she can use and die cuts and things. So here I'm going to tuck in the cards just so they're out of the way. I pulled out some tickets there. Those are some 7 Gypsies tickets. I thought those would be fun as a little giveaway, and I thought they went really well. Those deep blues and yellows and browns went really well with the color of this pocket page letter. And there are no rules for pocket page letters, so if you guys want to do something specific, like actually glue your pieces down, I've done one like that. I've also done where I don't glue things down, so it's really up to you and your partner. I'm also going to cut pieces for the background. So here's where I started doing my sequining. Like I said, this will be a sequin shaker over here. So far I've used Pebbles on the Beach, gold Summer Sunset, and then Metallic Mess. It's really hard to mix things. You'll see me stick my finger in there and then I instantly regret it because my finger just dragged a bunch of sequins out, but that's okay. And I'll seal that later with washi tape, but for now I just put a paper clip there. It's just an easier way to hold it while I'm still working on other elements of the pocket page. Now if you had a fuse tool, that's perfect time to use that. I really think I might try to get a fuse tool eventually. I do work with pocket pages very often, so I figured it'd be a good way to sort of incorporate more things. I decided to make an acrylic pocket, so I include an acrylic globe and a resin flower that's yellow, trying to stick with that fall theme, and that tag I just had in my stash in that middle pocket. I also thought about using clothespins somehow, but this Studio Calico clothespin is very fragile, and every time I took it on and off, it essentially like split. You know how it does that with a regular clothespin where it doesn't line up properly. And I also like to apologize if you hear my cat in the background. She wants to be very vocal right now. And here I make a little cluster of some wood veneer and a little flare piece. So that's what I really mean when I say I'm not gluing things down. Essentially I want it to look nice, but I don't want to glue things down so she can easily get them out if she wants to. And the way I'm placing these things, it doesn't really need to be glued down. This little tag from Jelly Bean Soup fits perfect within that little frame on the outside of that piece. And then what I decided to do later is glue down another piece. This one's from Seize the Day, which is actually from my Pocket Page Buddy, which I thought was a little funny. I just thought it looked so nice, so I decided to include it. I will glue things on the outside of the pocket page. That one says Latte Love that I just stuck in the top right corner. And those are from Pretty Little Studio. This gold frame I've had in my stash for so long, and I decided it fit so perfectly around this fox that I absolutely had to include it for her. That way she can enjoy the chipboard frame as much as I do. And that'll just get tucked in because it fits perfectly. Really nothing to this one, but I really like the way it turned out. I have these cut apart pieces from the same Craftsmith Co. paper pad, and I'm going to cut out the one that says Crisp and Cool and glue that to the outside over my tickets. Again, it's just another element she could pull off or keep there. Doesn't really matter. But here's where I tuck in that frame. It fits perfectly. It'll stay put. I'm putting minimal adhesive on the outside of these embellishments just so she could keep using the page protector or so she can use the elements themselves. So far so good. Everything's gluing down nicely, and I thought that Latte Love was perfect because I don't drink coffee, so I figured I should give that away, and hopefully she can use it. Here's where I start cutting cards for the background. So on the back side of this, usually only decorate one side of the pocket page letter, but she actually gave me my pocket page letter before I sent out hers because she was ahead of schedule. So I already knew that she sent me a bunch of different pocket page pieces, so I decided I should do the same. And so I tuck ones in behind all of these other pocket page cards just so she had extras to work with, and she could make a mini album out of these or just use them in her regular scrapbooking or card making. I'm just trying to make it as versatile as possible. That one says Rake Pile Jump, which I thought was cute, and like I said, there are multiple pages of cut-aparts in this paper pad, so I didn't mind giving away a whole sheet of them since obviously I don't need all of them. So once I have all these cards put in there, this layout's practically complete. I'm not going to show you the goodies that I tuck inside just in case she's watching this, but this is the start of the pocket page, and I'll tuck in things like washi tape and die cuts and metal pieces and acrylics into the back as well as the front. Just to complete it off. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this. I worked with a lot of fall products, and this is a really fun way to use products you might not normally use on layouts. Like all these adorable critters would look great on one or different layouts, but together they look even better. The washi tape I decided to seal this up with so my beautiful Spiegelmom scrap sequins did not fall out is this beautiful bronzy American Crafts washi tape. Let me know if you guys have made a pocket letter down below, and let me know if you'd like to see more pocket letters. It's definitely fun to get happy mail, so I'm really excited to send this one out. But I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you guys don't miss any more Spiegelmom Scraps goodness. We are having some great sequin mixes coming out soon, so be sure to stay tuned. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!